In today's video, I'm going to show you how to start a podcast for beginners in 2024. We're going to go through each step of the process from planning and recording to publishing and promoting your podcast. Whether you want to share your passion or reach a new audience, this tutorial will help you get started. Let's dive in. Let's start off with planning and prepping your podcast. The first step in starting a podcast is choosing your niche. Think about what you're passionate about and what topics you can speak on for hours. It's important to pick a niche that you enjoy and that has a potential audience. This will keep you motivated and ensure that your content resonates with listeners. Define your target audience. Who are they? What are their interests and pain points? Understanding your audience will help you create content that appeals to them and keeps them coming back for more. Let's talk about format and structure. Will it be a solo show, an interview style podcast, or a co-hosted conversation? Determine the length of each episode and how often you will publish new episodes. Remember, consistency is so key, so choose a schedule that you can stick to. Next, let's talk about creating an outline. You want to make sure you're planning your episodes by creating an outline or script. Having a rough outline can guide your conversation and keep you on track. Next, you want to make sure you have a cover for your podcast. Canva is a user-friendly graphic design tool that's great for creating a podcast cover. All you have to do is go into Canva, search podcast cover to find a pre-made template that you can customize yourself. Creating professional and attractive cover art can help draw in potential listeners and give your podcast a polished look. Next, let's talk about essential equipment you will need. First off, a good quality microphone is essential for clear audio. Ensure you have a stable surface to place your microphone to avoid any vibrations or noise. Headphones help you catch any issues with the audio quality in real time, allowing you to make adjustments on the spot. A pop filter is also a great item to have for podcasting. It helps reduce plosive sounds like the P and B sound that can distort your audio. Next up, you're going to need a microphone stand or a boom arm. A stand or boom arm keeps your microphone stable and at the right height. This ensures consistent audio quality and makes your recording setup more comfortable. It's really important to have a recording environment as well. You want to find a quiet space to record your podcast. You want to avoid rooms with a lot of echo or background noise. You can improve the sound quality by adding soft furnishings like curtains, carpets, and cushions to absorb sound. Next, let's talk about software. First off, you're going to need a recording software. For beginners, GarageBand is an excellent choice for recording your podcast. It's free for Mac users and offers all the basic tools you need to get started. GarageBand's user-friendly interface makes it easy to record, edit, and export your podcast episodes. For Windows users, Audacity is a great free alternative. Next up, you're going to need an editing software. Besides GarageBand, other popular editing softwares include Audacity, a free open source option that's great for beginners. It has basic editing features and can export your podcast in various formats. Podcastle. Podcastle offers an AI-powered editing tool that simplify the editing process. It includes features like noise cancellation, automatic leveling, and the ability to edit your podcast by editing text. Next up, hosting platforms. This is where your audio files will be stored and distributed to podcast directories like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Some popular hosting platforms include Castos. Castos offers unlimited storage and bandwidth, advanced analytics, and integration with WordPress. It also supports video podcasting and offers tools for monetization. Fusebox. Fusebox provides a customizable podcast player, email capture, and detailed analytics to help grow your audience. It integrates seamlessly with your website and offers tools for listener engagement. Let's talk about getting started. First, you need to record your intro. This is a crucial part of your podcast as it sets the tone and provides a preview of what listeners can expect. Write a brief script for your intro, including podcast name, a catchy tagline, and a brief overview of the episode's content. You'll want to record this intro separately, as you'll be using it for every episode. Practice your delivery to ensure it sounds natural and engaging. Next up, planning your first episode outline. You want to make sure you're outlining your first episode to ensure a smooth flow, include an introduction, main content, and a conclusion. Plan key points you want to cover and any questions if you're conducting an interview. Having a detailed outline helps you stay focused and organized during recording. Now, recording your first episode. What you'll want to do is set up your recording environment to ensure good sound quality. Position your microphone correctly and test your equipment. Start recording following your outline. Don't worry about mistakes. You can edit them out later. Next, let's talk about uploading to your chosen system. Once you've recorded and edited your episode, it's time to upload it to your chosen hosting platform. Let's talk about a few platforms that you can use. First up is Castos. If you want to check out Castos, go ahead and click the link in the description below and it'll bring you to a page like this. Then you'll want to click Get Started for free. You'll want to enter your name, your email address, and a password, and click click create my account. This is what you'll see as soon as you're logged in. Let's add a new podcast. I'm just going to use my podcast as an example. So we want to add a title and a description. I'm going to keep this very basic, but you will add your own description in there. We'll go ahead and click next. Next up, we'll want to add a cover, which you already have it done. Next up, this says each podcast comes with a unique Castos website. You can claim your unique subdomain now. You can name whatever you want and go ahead and click next. Then you'll pick your category. This is depending on whatever you're going to be talking about. So I did health and fitness, mental health. Next, there we have the summary, and you'll click create my podcast. From here, you can see all of your analytics, all of your subscribers, automations, as well as monetization. You can also add a host profile here. You can add your integrations. So we have Spotify, Amazon Music, as well as other API and private podcasting extensions. Next, let's talk about Podcastle. If you want to try out Podcastle, go ahead and click the link in the description. Once you click the link in the description, you'll be brought to a page right here, and you'll want to click sign up. You can sign up with your email and password or use Google, Facebook, or Apple. Once you click create account, we'll go step by step on how to get it set up. So what will you be using Podcastle for? Where? What team are you on? Other. What is your role? VP. Yes. Okay. What is our workspace name? We're just gonna do just me. Set up and continue. We'll skip this for now. We're gonna skip this for now as well. So in order to create a project, you'll come in here. You can record directly in here, or you can import your already edited files. Here we can create a new show. Go ahead and click get started. We'll title, description, author. Go ahead and click next. Again, it'll prompt you on the category. Go ahead and click if it's going to be clean or explicit. Again, you'll upload your cover art. Go ahead and click finish. Next, let's go to create an episode. So you can upload an audio, or you can create your own project, and you'll want to name and description. The cool part about Podcastle is you'll be able to upload on this site, and then you can connect it to other sites. So you can connect to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Next up, let's talk about Fusebox. Again, there is a link in the description to sign up. Once you click the link in the description, you'll be brought to this screen, and then we'll go ahead and click start free trial. Once you are in here, this is what the dashboard looks like. So we have the dashboard, you have your shows, which you will add a new podcast, and all of the different platforms that you can connect to. Next up, let's talk about promoting your podcast. Promote your podcast on social media to reach a larger audience. Share episodes on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Use engaging visuals, quotes from the episode, and relevant hashtags to attract attention. Collaborate with other podcasters to cross-promote each other's shows. Guest appearances, shout-outs, and joint episodes can help you reach new listeners and grow your audience. Another great tool is email marketing. You can build an email list and send newsletters to your subscribers. Keep them updated on new episodes, behind-the-scenes content, and exclusive offers. You want to make sure to optimize your podcast for search engines by using relevant keywords in your titles, descriptions, and show notes. Consider starting a blog to accompany your podcast, where you can expand on topics discussed in your episodes and attract organic traffic. You can also invest in paid advertising to promote your podcast. Platforms like Facebook ads, Google ads, and podcast-specific networks can help you reach a larger audience and drive more downloads. By following these steps, you can create, publish, and promote a successful podcast that reaches and engages your target audience. Remember, consistency and quality are key to building a loyal listener base. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.